Hello and welcome back to Art City. It's been a while since we last had a live stream for Art City, and the main reason is because every time I play Cities Skylines and do a live stream, my computer crash. So let's hope today will be slightly different and that's not gonna happen. If for any reason I vanish, that's what happened. If it's very soon, then I'll be back. If it takes like probably more than an hour, then I probably won't be back. But we'll see how that goes, and I'll try to add a message to the chat if that happens. As you can see, there is a lot of new houses being built in this area and being upgraded. I've mentioned this on one of the episodes that went live a few weeks ago, but that was on the Atlantic City, not on this one. Basically, what happened is that, let me see if I can find one building. Well, here we have fire station over there. We have, where is our, I don't know where is anything. This one, that's a high school. Yeah. So what was happening? We have these roads in here with the pedestrian path that it's protected cyclist path rather. And what happens is when I put these buildings like hospital, schools, fire station, police station on the side where you have the protection, then they don't work properly. And like people can't study and it just doesn't work. And that's what was happening. Like all the demand for the city was basically zero, and the population was getting low and low. And I was like, well, we've increased the size of the city here, and why is this happening? Like this is still a result of that. Basically, we don't have enough educated workers because they didn't have time to get educated yet. But as you can see, we still have buildings being upgraded, and it's just a matter of time now for all these to get back to normal, I would say. And this area is quite complete. We have public transportation, we have, it's self-sufficient basically. Do we have any, yeah, we just don't have offices in this area, but this is fine. We don't even have that necessity at the moment, to be honest. But I like how this is looking. I like how this is all ready to go for us in here. But today we are not building too much. We are here for the looks, no, for the detailing. That's what we want to do in here. I want to take a look around, see what we can do, what we can improve. Maybe like I'll start over here. I will remove crossing on this side. I'll just leave one crossing. These might be too many. We can ask cars to go ahead. Okay, this is not detailing, but yeah, it's part of the process, right? Something else that we need to do is basically get the time back to something that we can see what's happening. Midday, I think that's fine. That's paused. And yeah, I'm fine with everything else. Maybe just this one. So we have the sun a little bit higher. So this is how you change the looks of your city. Just changing those things around. I think what I want to do is start with this area. Do we have parks in here? I think we just have one over there. Yep. And we have some, I was asking about industry, and there we go, we have industry in there. And what I might do, I might build some sort of park in this area. But to do that, we will need to get some sort of fence in here. Let's take a look at what we can do. Walls and fence. Not the amusement park one. Could use this one. But I think I want something with a bit of concrete. Because I want to hide that line over there for whoever is walking on our path in here, on our park. So what I'm thinking is that we'll go all the way to here, and we'll do the same on the other side as well. This one is slightly different, just because we have this curve in here. But I'll connect those two sides in a second. So stop there, because then it starts curving again, and we will figure that out. I'll do this in 2 goes, so we can come in here, grab that, move it around there, I would say. And let's see how that works. And not exactly what I was looking for. I think this is slightly better. There we go. That looks better now. Okay, so this area is now sort of protected. And what I want to do here, I think we could do, if we're doing a park there, do you want some services in this area? We could do that, right? I'm saying, like, I'm not building anything and I start building a park. Great. That's an excellent start. But this, well, definitely not a zoo, not a nature reserve or an amusement park. Although an amusement park in here could work, but I don't think so. Not everything will fit in there. And as I'm saying that, like, everything can actually fit in there. Just the bigger attractions that can't fit. But we do have an amusement park right here, right? I don't know if you guys saw that before, but this is our amusement park. And I quite like how it looks. So yeah, maybe not an amusement park. I think it's a normal park, and that's more than enough. Let's connect this to City Park. Where's the main entrance? Well, I can see how this can help this area. Look at this. This might work quite well for us. Let's add the main entrance just there, and then from there we grow things. Come all the way around here. I think we can do this and just circle back, and to make both sides as a park. Now this one should come here, and we go up like that, and I'll do that again, and there we go. And now we fill this, and we have a park. Fantastic. Now we need some entrance around the place. I want to do quite a few because we have a lot of people walking in this area, and areas like crossing, like here or here, they'll be really, really helpful. On the other side, we will do later on. I don't want trees on our pathways because I want to add them myself. And what I want to do is basically add something. Maybe I'll go the other way. Let's go all the way there, and then we can have a straight line coming from here. And there we go, already. Oh, that's the millwood production. That's our forestry area just on our side here, this one. That's nice. We have some things to look at on our next episode. There we go, we connected over there, and over here. And I think we can do things like a nice cafe, for example, and you know, right? We need that. But before adding anything, let me take a look at the trees that we are actually using on this area, because I want to put some sort of barrier around here. Why are you complaining about noise? Are you complaining because we have commercial in this area? Let me take a look. Noise. Oh, that's the train station. What happened if I add some trees for you? Like, for example, let's take a mix of these trees over here and just copy it and move it over there. Maybe I have to add just one. Yeah, that's slightly easier. Will the sound pollution be slightly better in there? Hopefully. And not quite. Still very high. We might take a look at this later on. It's just one house. We could add like a small park in this area or make something different in there. I don't know. We'll take a look at that. But yeah, looking at the trees in here, we have these types of trees, but I think, oh, we might, these pines, they are too large, because what I'm thinking is that if we grab one of those and we go here by the train and we do basically a line of pines in here, that'll be like too big, I think. Yeah, that's not the tree for that area. We do have a few more next to the amusement park, which I quite like. Oh, this one. This one? No, that one. They might be the same, they're just like too close together. And let's see how this looks in this area. Let's do a full line like this. Yeah, if I click with the right button, that will help me. Maybe we just move it around so I can see there. And I think I can go all the way here. And then how does that look? Look, it's not perfect, but it looks good, I think. And what happens if we use this one? No. This one is too big. I want something to the bottom in here. I think this one might work well. Let's make a line. I might do it manually, actually. I think that it might be a better idea to have those smaller bushes just put down manually so we can control where they go and how they look. I hope you like what I'm doing, you that are walking there in the new path of this park. Here we go. Yeah, I want this to feel like green barrier in there, but at the same time I don't want that to be too overwhelming like sometimes I do. I put so many trees together that you can't even see what's on the ground. So this will be slightly different. We'll be a little bit more careful with how we add those trees in here. To be probably more detailed as well and looking more man-made instead of just like with the nature reserve, which trees grow in there and they, wherever they grow, they're there. So yeah, I just want to make this looks slightly better. Okay, so this is the first area. Now, I could do the same in here, but before we go there, is there anything that we can add in here? Oh yeah, let's add this tree. That sounds like a great place for that. And this could work, but I don't think that's exactly what I'm looking for in here. Not this one, this one. Yeah, as I mentioned, it works, but maybe not what I want. That's actually too tall. Let's say 3. We could do some flowers in there. Like just telling you, you are getting inside the park area. So why not? I think that would actually look really good. I would do it starting from here. And we can go our merry way all the way to the station here. Nice. Oh, that looks good. So tidy and nice. I like it. So we go on this side as well. Oh, here we have a challenge. Okay, let's start there, and I don't know where to start here, so probably need to start around this area, and then we see how that goes. I think this is probably where we start curving. I might try to use this tool so I don't actually need to put everything by hand. Let's go this way and this way. Might go straight in here. It seems like it's a good idea. And one more just over there. I just want to move this one slightly so it's in the middle. Okay, that looks quite nice. Now in the middle here, I think I'll do the same. We will go all the way through here. But I think I'll stop around this area. And why not do one on the other side? I think I'm enjoying the result so far. It feels like I still need one more in here. And that I need to move this one slightly. Okay, yeah, that's slightly better. And it's a much nicer area. Look at that. making everyone happy coming by train. Yay! Alright. So this internal area is done. I don't know if I'll work on this side yet, but let's see. I want to keep this one going. Going back to parks, we will start with our cafes. I think that's the one. Yeah. Let me remove this. We still need more parks over there. So this might become a park. And not exactly what I want. I want this cafe to be close to the entrance. I might do one on each. And then we do some restrooms just next to it. I think that'll look better. And here we go, being very symmetrical again. This one, I want to add it over here. I don't want to add any fence to this park. I think this would look better if we leave like this, an open area. So what I might do some, like, excuse me, I'm choking on my on my own. I don't know nothing, but I might do some little bushes at the front in here and leave these tall trees over there so it flows nicely into this area. And then the buildings over here, you can basically see everything no matter where you are. So I think that will look nice. I want to do one of these info booths in here. Not sure about the gazebos this time. I might do it, right? Like, why not? We have space in here. I think we can squeeze this into there. Yes, it works quite nicely. This one as well. Why not spend some time just next to the train station? And I think for now that'll be enough. There you go. So entertainment is enough to level up. So we just need people. I'll increase the price for this just because we can get some money. And what you're complaining, not enough educated workers. Okay, that'll be done soon. Now, oh, I like how many people we have walking in this area. They all come from the train station over there. So let's finish this fence over here. I think I'll move that slightly. I need a node and give me that. And I think this looks good now. Okay, this side is all right. I want to remove this. Yeah, we don't need it over there. But we do need it over here. Yeah, that looks better. I might do it all the way over here. Just so we can combine those two sides here into one whole thing. I think that makes sense. At least in my mind, this is how it should be. There you go. Let me make these slightly bigger and then we just use the brush over there. And now for this one, whoops, that's not exactly what I had in mind. That's what I had in mind. I think this is good enough as well. Okay, yeah, getting there. Now, this seems like, just thinking if I leave all with concrete underneath, yeah, I think I'll leave it. That's fine. I just need to grab the trees that we want in here. So if I come in here, let's grab a selection and copy this. Then we go back over there. If I can find it, I'm lost. There we go. I'll add it in here so I can see what we have there. I'll move things around a little bit. All right, we have a mix of basically 3 trees. Those 2 are the same. And I really like those red ones. They just make everything look so alive. First, let's go with this one, because this is the bigger one. Could grab one and add it in there, providing some shade to this area. And I think I'll just go around and dot it over the place. Forming that line still, but at the same time not going like so close together as those other ones. I think that's the goal. And then we move into the next one, which is this one. Now for this one, I think we can just add one or another around the place. I don't want to overdo it. It needs just to like bring the color back. And then we use the pine around here. Now this pine, I don't know if I want to use it. I think I'll skip it for now. Let's use these little bushes in here. And for this, I think we can just dot that around the place like so, just making like a mix. Doesn't need to be too far or too close. I just want to fill all these gaps and make sure that it's all good. Hello Hunt OTIG, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. And there we go. Why not one around here as well? And one over here. Yeah, I think that looks good. Maybe just squeeze one over there. Now let me find another tree. I don't have like plenty of options in here. And I want this one as well. And not this one. Yeah, this one. I think these are the bush shrubs. And I think this will fit quite well in here as we bring these to the front. And this will be a little bit more organized, although not on a straight line. Can add one here as well, why not? Okay, that looks good. Now at the front there, what I might do is just find some of those little shrubs and make like some sort of hedge, like with this one, or maybe bringing some color to this. I like these white ones as well, they look pretty cool. Let's give it a try and see how that looks. Oh, that'll be definitely white. I think that'll look pretty good. From here we go all the way over there. And I think we missed one spot here, right? Yeah. I think I have to go a little bit closer. Yeah, I think that's fine. That looks much better. And I just wonder if we could add some of those here at the front to fill the space. And I definitely can. Fantastic. Now what I will do, I will select all these ones that we just added. And I'll copy that and I'll make my life a lot easier by doing this. I can remove this one at the corner there later, and then we will go all the way over here. So this is what I was talking about. We have some sort of ladder in here, and what I mean by that, let me see if I can use this camera to go down to ground level. There we go. As you can see, the ones closer to the road, they are lower in size, and as you look back, they are actually growing taller. So you basically, from the street here, you have no idea that there is a train line over there behind that wall, and that's exactly how I want it to look. So there you go, we have the metro entrance in here. That's quite a nice place. So this is how it looks from the roadside, and yeah, I'm happy with this. And I like that not all trees here have the same height as well, and this is looking good. Now to go to the other side, this park, we might go using these roads, bring that back a little bit. Let's bring this node all the way here, hopefully, and then we grab that road over there and see what we can do. I'll try to come through here. And basically just go around like that, ending up on almost the same place over there. And then we can move some things around here. For example, this one could go in there. Just remember that this side is larger than this one, so I can actually get this to align as nice as I would like it to, but we will figure this out. This one goes over there. Let's just take this from the road. I don't want this connecting to the road though. So let's move it back there. Yeah, I'll fix all this in a second. Don't worry about this. This is enough. I might just ask you to go down to the floor like so. The park just level up. And this one we bring, yeah, I think that's good enough. And this one should go somewhere along here. Like, what I can do here, I can basically do this and click on the slope objects, and that will look way better. And on this side, I'll basically do the same thing. Could actually bring this one a little bit closer. And we go all the way over there. There. Yeah, there are some crazy cyclists in here. Some of them, they just go down the metro line with their bikes. It's because you haven't seen the... Oh, there you go. You haven't seen the dogs jumping in on the buses. Like, they just jump in there. There are quite some nice things you can find here when you play Cities Skylines. That's why I decided to do the short series about basically about like the scenes, life, and what they do, how they do things, what they, for example, do to get to work, and where do they go, how is that they keep waiting for buses, for trains, for light rail, all that sort of stuff. So if you are interested about this craziness of the scenes in this game, you can take a look at the shorts that I have. They're all like usually 20 seconds. Hey Marco, it's actually a custom LUT that I use. I made a lot of changes. So I can show you what I'm using. Basically, I use Relight Bleak, and I change like the position of the sun, global light intensity, ambient light intensity, and all that sort of stuff. And there is also another mod. Let me see if I can quickly find that. Is it this one? Yeah, Shift U. No, that's not the one. That was the one that was open. That is this as well. So we can remove the fog and the polluted areas. And we have Daylight Classic, where this is how I'm using that. Now, 3-load fix, but that's not the one. As you can see, there is a combination of a lot of different mods that working together, like dynamic resolution, and they all work together to make this looks like it does. But that's one more that I want to show you. Where is that? It's not this one. That is the sharp texture. That is the shadow strength. Anyway, as you can see, like it's just a combination. That is this one that I was looking for. This also changes the color of the roads there, and it makes everything look quite different as well. But yeah, this list is in my Steam workshop as well, if you want to take a look at everything that I use and how I'm using it. But yeah, I think this is all that I use there. So, all right, let's bring another tree over here. And I'm just wondering if we could add another one over there as well. This seems like a pretty good place for that. Do I use just rocks over there, or should I go with a key? That seems overkill to do a key over here, but I think I'll do it regardless. And the reason why is because we have this blue, hold on, let me close this blue area in here that looks pretty bad if you don't have anything. So yeah, no worries, Marco. Yeah, so adding a key on this makes things look a little bit better. Yeah, I think I'll go with the vanilla one. And then we grab all these remove trees and props and segments. I think first thing I want to do is lower it down a little bit. And then I want to bring this right in the middle there. And I think we can lower that down again. I don't know if I like the way it looks. It would have to be like that. You know what? I think I like it. Yeah, it's just different, but I think I like it. I'll leave it that way. Just like a little detail, very, very small detail over there. Although this side is longer. I'll just bring it closer. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm done with this now. The more you mess with it, the worse it gets. So let's just be careful. Now we can grab some of those. I forgot this side here. So let's do some of those in there. Just to finish that. And we could go and maybe just go down here. It doesn't need to go all the way around. We can do that later. But what I want to do is this. At least somewhere around here. But to be honest, if I'm here, why not go all the way, right? So going all the way. Let's go over there. In there, and then we can continue that way. But yeah, there we go. It's an odd place, but we've managed to make something quite nice from this area, and I'm happy with the way it looks, and I'm happy with the way the inside of the train line looks in this area as well. It's much better than it was before. I think I will remove these ones that are on, at least these ones that are on the concrete. Yeah, that's like better. And then I think everything else is just good enough. Oh, there we go. They stopped complaining about noise. Did we solve that with all the trees that we put down? Not really. This one's complaining. But yeah, this area might be better suited for something else. We do have some commercial here and the train station, the cargo station in there, which is not ideal for a residential area. But we knew that when we started this, and well, it is what it is, right? Some areas are just not perfect, and this is one of them. How is this? Is this being used? Oh, this is very popular. All right. Where are they all going? Let's take a look. They're going to work. They're going into this area. Nice. Looking pretty good. Now, before we lose anything, let me throw a quick save in there. Just in case. As I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, sometimes during live streams, just for Cities Skylines, my computer crashes. I don't have any idea why that happens. But yeah, let's try to avoid anything like that. Now, this park here, which is really, really popular, we can even increase the price there. We could add some more stuff in there to go up a level. Everything else is good. What could we add in here? Like, I don't want to overdo it because it's a small space, so don't really want to make this look out of place. But I think we have this plaza here, and we could add a few of those chess tables. And there we go, level 4. And we have a climbing frame now. Which, to be honest, we could add it there as well. If we have space. I don't know if we have it. Only if I remove one of those gazebos. Maybe I'll remove this one. Yeah, we have more space in here, so... Or instead of removing, why not just moving? I could add it to the back there with the other one. And then we add this in here. There, nice. And yeah, I think I'm fine with the amount of things we have in here. I don't know if we need to go up to level 5 on this. I just want to make it look nice, that's all. Now, I feel like we need probably a couple of trees in the middle area in here. Let's take a look at what we have. Oh, car park. Yeah, this area is actually missing car park, right? If we look at this area, look at this. Car park over here, and it's, well, not full, but almost full. Car park here, and this one is full. We have car parking here, car parking here. There are car parks everywhere. This one as well, another one over there. So that's a lot of car parks around here. But that's actually a good idea. Maybe I will... There's another one here, not so busy, but it's still... Maybe we can take a look at where we need car park in here. Let's see. Feels like they don't want car parks in here, like everything is green. If you look at this area, like this building needs a car park, right? But I think this one needs a car park. I've built so many, but I feel like we need a car park around here. Maybe here, next to the train station. Why not? Let's work on this. Let's move this slightly over there, so it's not on the way. And what's the size of this? I think one this size would be slightly better. Now, I don't think we need like a huge one. I'll put this one, this size, and then we'll see what we can fit in here. Like this is maybe too big. I don't think we need a car park that size in here. So let's add, oh, here I go. I always need to make this just perfect. And we add one over there. And I think that's all that we need. If I take a look at the size of the segments in here, that's just one. So basically bring this all the way over there. And it's being used. What we could do is remove parking just at the front here and let them use it over there. That's a way to force them to go where you want them to go, basically. And there you go. As you can see, they start using these car parks in here. Maybe that's the reason why it's not so bad. It's just because we do have like so many car parks in the commercial area that they are actually not going there. Yeah, Marco, you laugh, but that's true. Hey, what's up with this tree over here? All right. Maybe I'll have to change the type of road that we have in there. Let me choose this one instead. Yeah, that's better. All right, and as we usually do, let's just make sure that they have priority on the main road and they give way over there. Hope that helps, Marco. It's just a tiny car park there, but I think that'll be very helpful for this area, especially as we expand this. And it was missing, really missing over there. So thank you. Now, looking at trees over this park again. So what can we add here? Do we use just pines or do we go, what's that one that we're using? Yeah, I think I don't want to overdo it, but at the same time, I don't want to feel like there is nothing in here, if you know what I mean. Now for this, I think it's worth adding a lot of these bushes around, because this does help filling the area around here. And for that, I might even go with those ones. A little bit over there, underneath the trees. They always help and make it feel everything is a little bit more connected. And I'll show you in a second how that looks. Let's fill it in here and decide to finish with these bushes. There we go. Okay, so if we look underneath the trees in here of this shade that we have in here, it's not so easy to see, but let me try one thing here. I don't know if that helps or makes things worse. Maybe this just helps so you can see a little bit Yeah, when you have like bushes like this, it doesn't feel like everything is so empty. You have a better feeling of connection between like ground, some lower ground cover, and then the trees over there. But yeah, let's leave it like that, and might be enough for us. So good. Let's go back and take a look at some of those little bushes again. Now we could use some more flowers around here. I don't know if we want to do that, but you know what? I think we could introduce those trees in here. I might do it like this. Maybe starting a little bit there. And then look at these cars just driving in places where they know they shouldn't. Yeah, I think this is all right. It's not exactly where I want it to be. So let me just move this slightly there. Yeah. And then I can do probably one more in there and one more there. Now on the other side, I'll do probably the same thing. Get all of those, duplicate, and let's just get that in there. How good is that? Now for this one, I want to move it slightly in this one too. So it's not so bad. And for everything else, I think we can use these red flowers. I think I'll go all the way there and there. And then just bring this around like this. And we reconnect over here. And then continue around the place. I like to go around like this because again, this it's just like if it was a fence, but it's a natural fence. It's a natural hedge, I should say. And it just feels so much better. At least in my opinion, when you look at it, it's just like feels better. It's natural, it's organized, it's not all over the place, it's not like fence or walls, and I really like how that looks. Okay, while I figure out what or where we detail next, just a reminder to leave a like on the video if you're watching and are enjoying, and if you want to see more Cities Skylines content or some other games as well. I play Software Inc., Transport Fever, I'm playing Evil Genius 2 at the moment. So consider subscribing and taking a look at the videos that I have. My videos are daily, and on weekends I have just shorts going up and the live stream every Saturday as well. So I'm still not really happy with these in here. I really wanted to change that. I don't know how, I don't know exactly what to do in this area, because like it just feel, I don't know, maybe lazy to have this going this way, and I'm not happy with that. When I look at this like so, it just looks ugly. But if you have ideas, let me know in the comment, or like just a plug there. Join my Discord server, link is in the description, and we can have a conversation. You can give me some tips, I can give you some tips. We can work together on how to make this look slightly better. Now let's grab this tree, all right, and bring this one back. I want to start adding this in the middle here, in between the houses, because I want this looking a lot greener. All this area looks pretty good, but it looks bare as well, and I don't like when it looks like that. I prefer that we have things like that, like a lot of trees. And if you think about it, you are next to a farming area as well. Like it's a how's that called, forestry area, and you have all those trees around there, and it would make sense that this area has a lot of trees, and like it's some sort of natural buffer protecting them from all the noise, all the avenue in there, and making this whole area look greener. If you look at this, like these are the trees that I just put down. Look at the difference just over there. And these are the other areas of the tree. The city. This looks much better. And I could even like add a couple in there just to give it some color as well. We have some green corridors, as you can see. Usually that happens along main avenues. I leave that space for, as you can see in here, because if you build too much things on main avenues, you have a lot of traffic. Some areas, that's fine. I think that's normal. But when you are connecting further away areas, I prefer to have having these green areas in here, just so it looks nicer and not so bare. Like we are not in a desert, and I really feel like we are missing an opportunity to make this neighborhood look a lot better. But yeah, sometimes like you put them closer together, sometimes you spread them out a little bit. Just go around and use different types of trees and dot the place with them, and just make sure that you cover like areas like this that are bare. Just go there and cover it. It'll look a lot better if you do so. And then you can pick some other tree. Let's say we don't have those. That's the same. Oh, that's probably pollution, maybe. That's interesting. It's looking odd in there. Then we have this other tree over here, and I'll do the same, just starting to fill the gaps and fill the whole place with some different trees. We have some trees, as you can see in here, but if you put them together like that, it looks a lot better. It just feels more natural. Especially around paths, providing shade to pedestrians. I like to add at the back of houses like this. This is how I wish every neighborhood was, like full of those trees. So it looks a lot better that way. And some over here as well. This area looks good. Look, it's looking better already. It's not like massive number of trees over there, but this is making the area look much more alive. So it's definitely worth doing that and getting a little bit more detail in here. Like you have this space in here, just do that. And that space in here, why not? More space over there. Just give them some green areas and make the wildlife happy. Why not? Now for the area next to the main avenue, what I'll do, I'll basically do what I did here. We have some trees and bush dotted around. And what I usually do, I'll grab everything and I'll just copy and paste over there. And we go around just filling all the gaps in here. Oh, this entrance to the metro, oh, I have to fix that. But it will look pretty good, like it will be very, very green. Oh, I think anarchy is wrong, isn't it? I'll have to fix some of those trees that are going in the streets. We don't want that at all. And yeah, I think I'll stop around here and then I'll do probably this. This is a narrow area, so I'll do it like that. Filling some more gaps around here. And to be honest, this could be a pretty nice area, just like so. There we go. Now let me take a look at these trees over here because this is not all right. You can move this over there. This one go over there. I usually note these things when I'm recording those shorts that I have on my channel. And like I start walking around or looking first camera or following a car or really paying attention to some areas, and then all of a sudden like everything is in the way. It was like, oh, what did I do? But yeah, it's an easy fix as well, so nothing to worry too much. This is looking good. If we go, that's fine. This one might need to go back a little bit. Hey Star Splash, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. And yeah, there we go. Now those ones in here as well, because of this line, I can change that unless I change the road, but I don't have a road that will fit in this area with the bike lanes in there. So for the moment, I'm just leaving it. But in the future, I will change that area. As I mentioned, I don't like the way it's looking at the moment. Oh yeah, this. And this one goes to the corner. This one stays there. Look at this. I wonder if I can... Maybe... not this one. This one? Yeah, not this one as well. I think that's the... that's the one. Yeah. I just want this to connect in here. I quite like the way it is around this metro station. I think it looks pretty cool actually. And we'll take a look at public transport in a second. I just want to at least finish this mess that I made here. This one, go there. There. So as you can see, this looks better. Now we might also fill this area. Why not? You can just grab those and make this done. And there we go. So before we do anything else, let's take a look at the public transportation here, because this is looking pretty busy. There are a few people in there and not so many passengers in here. 23. All right. But looking at public transportation, let's see. Buses. We have quite a lot of bus lines in this city. So is this? Yeah, that's the one over there, which we don't have that many people. Oh, this is a mess. It shouldn't be doing that. It's crossing like itself in a few places. Why are you going through there? You should come. I have no idea what you're doing. But anyway, I'll leave that away. I just want to see if we don't have like too many buses full, or trains, monorails and things like that. It all seems all right. Maybe we need another one here, because this stop is actually maybe not. When we get here, probably they will leave, jump out of the bus, and then yeah, but it's getting busier and busier. Is it worth adding one more in here or not? It seems like we do need, like it's taking a while for a new vehicle to come in here. So let's make it happen. Why not? This was this one. This one is long line, but quite alright. This one, it's quite a busy line, but it's all going well. And this one, not so busy, but yeah, and good enough. Going back to the lines there, we want to take a look at tram. Oh, that's noisy. So I think we are quite alright there. Yeah, especially after I added the metro in this area. As you can see, there's a lot of people in the metro in here. Then we didn't have any problems with this line anymore. For trains, we have just one line, and it's more than enough. All right, which is next to the zoo and taking people down. Where are they going? Down to the city, I believe. Or down to this area around here somewhere. But yeah, go back to line and monorail. Oh, that's a lot of people using it. Okay, 157 people in there. This stop here, which is this one, is really busy. I quite like that. This is the one that we shot on the shorts. I think a week or 2 weeks ago. But yeah, quite like that. And then we have another line going to the other region, which is quite alright as well. Did I jump the metro lines? Yes, I think I did. Nah, this is all good. Alright, so public transportation is actually going quite well. Can't complain about that. This is how the city is looking at the moment. So I think we've started around here, and then we expanded to this side over there. Then we expanded actually around here, then there, then this area, and now this one, because we wanted to have a forestry industry, and this was the best place for that. Now, this will be connected later on, these two areas, but there are two things that we have to keep in mind in here. One is this is actually a natural reserve, so we even have like pathways around here. We have towers, and this goes all the way to here actually, but we need to just add a few more things on this side of the nature reserve. And this area is quite an oasis almost in here that I want to keep preserved as well. I think we can build things along here that'll be quite alright, but this more dense part here up to the highway, I want to keep that in there because this looks quite good. I really like it. This is a quite nice area. Yeah, I like the watercolor in the city as well. It looks fantastic. And then there is this area that we'll build later on as well. I think I mentioned on the last episode that I want to go with a high density area over here. So the idea was that all lower density, because of especially forestry, like it's a more rural town, but then going this way and closer to the lines here, you have high density, and crossing would be all high density over there as well. So just to show you density, this is all lower density, and here you have just a few high density buildings. So that's the goal over there. But yeah, I think we've had some progress with the detailing in here. That's basically a sneak peek on what I do behind the scenes and between episodes, where I actually do all these offline, and when I come back on the following episode, you'll actually see like things like this park already done. Which now, looking at this again, it's looking pretty good. I just love the way it turned out. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this as well. We've worked in this park on around the road, the main avenue in here, added some trees to this whole neighborhood, and also worked on this park just next to the train line in here, the cargo line. I think this looks great now, and people are actually using this. I think they use even more when we get the other side connected and a lot more buildings in there. I might have to think on a way to make this a closer or a shorter crossing. I don't know if building an overpass or going underground. Some options there. Not completely sure yet on how to do it, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this live stream. As I mentioned before, if you have questions, leave a comment or join my Discord server and we can have a conversation about that. And don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe so you see when we do more live streams or when my next Cities Skylines videos go out. I had one out today and there was a shorts as well, and there will be 2 more shorts during the weekend. And I usually have videos out every single day. So Friday, at least Friday for me, I'm in Australia. It's actually it's Saturday here. I do have a shorts and a video going out, and Sunday and Monday we have just shorts, so 20 seconds roughly, and then every other day I do have videos going out. They vary between 15 to up to 50 minutes, depending on what we are doing, which game we are playing, and what's happening. But it's usually Cities Skylines, Soft Rink, If Genius 2 that I'm playing at the moment. I'll have some Transport Fever, and I always try new games as well and do some reviews and work on some to-dos, not to-dos, how-tos, and and just answering questions and doing some things that I see asked in the comment section. But yeah, finally, the last thing, don't forget to subscribe so you can see all this and the live streams on Saturdays at 8 p.m. on Australian Eastern Time. And yeah, thanks for watching, and thanks for being active in the chat as well. Thanks for everyone that participated, and thanks for everyone that just follow along and saw what we've built today. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.